Hey guys, so this is video 4A. 4A. 4B will be the regular number 4 that I've been talking about, the TN setup. But today we're going to restring this traveler's notebook. Yep, warning, I cannot control how I might react to how well this goes. Oh, let me make sure this is in frame. So first of all, I'm going to tear it apart. Those are two notebooks together with what the community calls a jump band. I use a rubber band. I figured as I deconstructed, I might tell you a little bit. I don't know that I covered vellum in the video. Well, it'll be covered in my setup. I think vellum's still kind of on the newer side of traveler's notebooks. So I'm taking all my books out because my elastic is breaking. Can you see it? I'll hold it up. Once I get all of my stuff out here, I will hold it up. I'm also going to take the stuff out of this back pocket and this front pocket just because I don't want it to fall apart. Oh, look. It's so empty. Oh, so sad. Okay. So, I hope you guys can see this. Here's the elastic that's breaking. It's breaking up here. It's breaking here. Like that is, oof, goodness me. So this is the original elastic that came in this Foxy. I did restring this. Restringing through a reinforced spine is interesting. I was trying to find the right word without saying it's a bitch. I need scissors. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut right there. I honestly don't think it matters where I kind of just cried a little. Where I cut, what gets cut first, is that the one that's coming through? So, nope, okay. There we go. Trying to find which string is where, and I think, there we go. I don't know, how they actually string it. I know how I string mine. So guys, I've never restrung a Foxy. I've only restrung mine, and mine are not reinforced spines. So this is gonna be interesting, but I'm showing you like this is some beat up elastic. And this is absolutely not a dig on Foxy at all. I think this is just wear and tear. I have been using this is a number 5 B6 since February. So let's just show this. So I do make covers very simple. So I know how to restring. Like I didn't have to pay attention to how that went because I string notebooks. So it's not, guys, this isn't new for me. Hence the reason I have a roll of elastic. If you bought a restring kit, you're going to have a piece of elastic for this and you're going to have a piece of elastic for the spine. I'm leaving this purple. I like it purple, even with the white. I like the contrast. But I like the white in here because of the white stitching. So is that already done? Yeah. Okay, so I have a lighter because elastic frays. This I always seal it when I'm done cutting it, but it frays. I could do this and cut a piece, but I'm not. I'm just going to string it off of here because it's what I do. So you're going to take your first end and you're going to put it in the middle up here. Now, you should be able to feed one through without a problem. I'm just looking now because now I'm kind of noticing everything and I kind of want to see things. Okay. You're going to want to pull it through a little bit. So this will be the piece that I cut and tie together with this piece at the end, if that makes sense. I really hope it makes sense. You have to just pretend that this piece has an end. So I'll pull it through a little more. And then you come through this side. You can pick either side. This is, oh, I'm sorry. You can pick either side. I just always go through this side, the right side. I don't, it's just how I do it. And again, it should go through relatively, not too hard. I think I'm lying already. I don't think it's going through. Let me see my needle. Let me just try it. Because I shouldn't have to be aggressive with it yet. Oh, I see it. It's just not wanting to come through. Okay. I have no patience, zero patience for this right now. So this is a piece of string tied into a loop with a needle on the end. I am going to take this and I'm going to loop it through here. And I'm going to tell you that I do this technique when I do this. But I don't do this technique when I string my notebooks because I don't have the reinforced spine. So they're usually pretty easy to restring. I have never done it like this before. So we're going to see how this works. Because that goes through, and then it should just pull that through once I get my hands on that. And I hope you guys can see this. Ta-da! If you've ever restrung a notebook and you do not know this trick and you're silently cussing at me for not showing it to you sooner, I'm sorry. Cuss away. One string down. So now with three holes, that was so super easy. What you're gonna do is, because this comes up and goes in here, okay? Because you have it's a 4 strands, and of your 4 strands, these 2 in the middle go through the same hole. So you want to try and keep them on the same sides. That's how they get twisted. You'll see people ask questions every now and then about the twisting, and that's where that comes from. Okay, I'm gonna have to try not to stab myself. Okay, you guys, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I don't think you kind of see it. That hurt. I'm not being a baby. Because it's nothing I can't live with. It didn't hurt that bad. But I just want you to know that it's when you feed the second string through, it's work. And I either stab myself with a needle, which I have no desire to do. Because see how I pulled that through? It's just like that. When I feed it through this one, it's not going to be like that. That little yank, as I'm right-handed, if you couldn't tell, isn't going to work. Okay, so we've got 3 strands now. So just to recap, because I know how hard this can be for if you never do it once a year, or you just can't get the up and down, because it's something not everybody gets. So we start with this, pretend this is cut. We feed it through here. We come over, we come down here. We come out the back, we feed it through here, we go up, we feed it into here, creating what will be our first strand in the middle, our second strand. Guess it depends how you look at it. That goes through there, feeds up through here, comes down, oops, let's switch sides, comes down here, and this is where we're at. There's your 3 strands. Now we just need to bring it back up in the middle, and tie off for our 4th strand. Hope you guys all got that. If you have questions, definitely ask. Like, I don't know that I've seen too many restringing videos. Okay, so I'm gonna do something crazy and take that back. Okay, so this comes over to here, and that's how you form your double. And you can play with them so that they line up, because this is a little off. I hope you can see that. It doesn't bother me right now. That can be wiggled out. When you come through the second one, especially the final one after you have 3 strands, I take these 2 strands and I pull them like this a little, and it gives your hole like a side guidance. See how easy my needle went in there? I really hope you guys can see that. Just like that. Now, pulling it through is a whole nother story. Yeah. So, because I don't want to stab myself with a needle, I wrap it around and hold the needle. I don't really want that kind of pain. Okay. So now, I'm gonna, I think for video's sake, I might just cut this, because I can't seem to catch it with my nails. Yeah, I might cut it. Okay. Normally I wouldn't cut it because I would be redoing this, but this is where we're at. Where are my scissors? Down here. So I'm just gonna cut the strands. And I don't want to lose my needle, so silly as it may. From the pulling, I've kind of pulled the elastic a little bit like off of this. So I'm just going to trim this end. Kind of crazy. That's never happened before. That has to be because of the spine. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to just kind of come down here and, oh, maybe not cut that. That was what a mess. Oh, look at that fuzz. Okay. Fire, fire. Don't set your notebook on fire. I think I just tried to do that. Okay. Know that you need to singe these, otherwise you'll regret it. Okay. Now I just need to tie this super cute knot. So in my original Foxy, their knot is amazing. Like how close they cut it and everything. Mine are not quite that close cut because I don't want to restring this. And if you screw it up, that's what you do. So now, other thing is tightness. This varies depending on the community, who you ask, who you are, how your notebook is. On a reinforced spine, you could probably string it pretty tight. You can see that, I'll do this. See this? Like there's tension, but it's very much like just enough tension. The book lays flat, there's no pulling, like that's it. I am, when I tie my knots, I wish I'd have left myself a little extra string. I tie right, okay, so you guys, this is my knot tying. Right over left, then I go left over right. And actually, I want to make sure I've got it pretty good. Is that tight enough for me? Yeah, before you pull it too tight, make sure you're happy with the tension. And you can pull and adjust, and I think I'm good. So I pull it super tight then. And then I come in and I cut these. We can all laugh when I cut myself because I'm trying to do this on camera. And that was awkward. So awkward. Now, when you singe these, really don't want to set your whole string on fire. And it will catch the loose, we'll call it cotton. Because I really don't know if that's what the elastic is wrapped in. It will catch that. And it will singe it. It's really quite simple. I actually did a pretty good job of these. I'm going to kind of pulled them a little bit tight, but that's about it. And that is, honest guys, like look at that. And they're even lined up pretty good, but I know the outside, oh no, they kind of situated themselves. I don't think I get a charm in there right now. I may have to play a little bit with that, but they're good. Guys, 4A, Restringing a 4-strand traveler's notebook. How about that? I hope you found that useful. If you did, please give me a like, subscribe, all that stuff. Leave me a comment. If you think my method is off and you had a better method, let me know. I think my method's pretty good. Thanks, guys.